Translucent starlight. Magical letters are sent flowing through the night's gentle breeze. The recipients of these letters would be welcomed to a one-of-a-kind event. Invites were sent to individuals from all over the world, reaching even beyond our own feeble realm. The guests show up disguised with stylish masks, meeting others from faraway lands. Upon a call from the master of the house, an honorary guest is invited for a private chat within the palace's lounge. Welcome to the Starfall Masquerade. See you soon. Well, hello there, everyone. Good afternoon. It is a lovely time to see you all here. My name is Shy. Hello, welcome to all the new viewers. I host something called the Starfall Masquerade, which is what you'll be watching today. It is a bi-weekly show where I bring in VTubers to talk about various different things, and it's just a vibe, as they call it. I usually do a small little solo thing at the beginning of the stream just to say hi to chat, since unfortunately I cannot pay full attention to you guys during the show, as my attention will be fully turned to Ayuu, our lovely guest of today. I'd like to inform everyone as well, if you're not familiar with Ayuu, you can always do !guest in the chat to get Ayuu's socials, and go follow her as per usual. I seem to have forgotten to activate my chat, so we'll pretend like it's working. All right, chat, there's no scuff here. It's working, right? You guys are to my right. Anyways, thank you all for attending today. I hope you all have a wonderful time here today. And yeah. Hi Kat, hi Keo. Hello. Crocodile. It's very nice to see all the new faces around here. And yeah, I'll make it worth your time for sure. Shall we get into it, everyone? I think it is time to get started with today's masquerade. All right, here we go. Let's get the show on the road. Ayu, hello,
Hi.
welcome.
I've been wobbling around for the past 5 minutes like, "Wee!"
Welcome to the
Hi.
masquerade. It's lovely to
Thank
have you here.
thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. For all the new viewers that are watching, would you like to please introduce yourself?
Yeah, for sure. I'm Ayu. I'm a virtual content creator. I've been a streamer for 2 years, around that. And, yeah, I'm a variety streamer, so I do a bit of everything. I play video games, I draw, I'm an art student. I do ASMR every once in a while, just chatting, just a bunch of stuff. And, yeah, I just pride my community on, being very, aggressive positivity, you know what I mean? Loving each
Okay.
other in the most aggressive way possible.
Oh, that's very sweet. Lovely introduction there. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. I have plenty of things for us to do today. And of course, you will be put through two small little tests that I've gathered here today.
Oh god.
Two little special games custom made for your tastes. And we'll see
You're
if you
gonna get
can
out of here
perform
alive.
well. Yeah, that is
Like
indeed the
boom.
test. Well, one of the things that you mentioned as we were preparing this masquerade, and one of the topics that I think is particularly like relevant nowadays is like work balance. I feel like it's something that a lot of people can always get some advice on from people who, have a lot on their
Yeah.
plate, which seems to be your
Mm.
case. um,
No, I don't know what you're talking about, not at all. I am perfectly I manage everything, I'm fine.
those eyes don't lie. Those eyes don't.
I'm okay.
What the hell was that? Oh my god, sorry. I've completely forgot I had sound alerts and somebody. What the fuck? This has never happened before.
Uh,
Oh shit. Yo,
Thank
my
you,
bad.
Anonymous. Appreciate it.
Sorry, my bad. I
The
had
masquerade needs to be
some
de-intoxed right now.
I had some
Detox.
Mexican food. I had some Mexican food before the masquerade. My bad. Just don't pay attention. Don't like if you can like put a clip over your nose, I'd appreciate that as well.
Snip your
Anyways,
fingers if needed.
yeah. What do you do in? I'm guessing you are a university student.
Yeah, actually. Well, I don't know if it's really called university because I know college and university are two different things, but I'm in a private
Mm.
school basically.
Hmm.
And I'm basically in a 2D/3D animation bachelor. So
Ooh,
technically you learn the jobs of the animation industry, both 2D and 3D, and then after that you just like pick whatever you do and you have to make a student film and whatever. So
very
yeah.
nice. I see. That's really cool. I once considered many years ago of trying for art, but that is way beyond
Mm.
me. I
Oh
am
god,
a
art people love saying that art is, like, a very easy thing, right? You say, "Oh, I
it
wanna be an
is.
artist." They're like, "Oh, you don't wanna be like a doctor, like an engineer. No, you're just gonna go the easy route." And it's like, if only you knew just how hard it is.
Yeah, no, it's funny. It reminds me. I did spend a period trying to learn how to do art, and I kind
Mm,
of just found it really difficult. And then
it
for
is.
for some reason, I eventually kind of it led me to do design, which is where I found my
Mm,
current love and my passion. It's design, like overlay graphics, branding, and I study user experience design in
mm.
college. Yeah.
Oh! We're both
Mm-hmm.
students, we both
Yes.
struggle. Yay!
So true. Only facts being
So
spoken
true.
today.
We
But yeah,
speak the facts.
as a full-time VTuber and a student, how are you alive talking to me right now? How are you not dead on the floor yet? Oh, you tell me.
Well, that's a really good question. I have no idea. I no, but no, seriously, I organize myself quite a lot, but it's true that free time at the moment is not very present, let's say that. I'm currently in a week vacation, but I still have a lot of homework, like about 8
Mm.
assignments to give back, so it's
Oh, oh
yeah,
no.
in a single week, so it's like every day you gotta do one assignment. So it's tough, but I
That
mean,
sounds
it is
hard.
what I wanna do and I make time for it. I do.
Mm.
I'd
With the
rather
right
not
amount
go
of
out to, like
passion.
yeah, I'd rather not go out to, like, parties and eat and whatever, and
Mm.
instead just focus on what I'm doing. Cause like, streaming means a lot to me, so I don't wanna cut down on it either. But, like,
Mhm.
also, I know that streaming, when I'll be 45, will I still be a streamer? Probably not, let's be honest. The energy in my body will probably slowly, slowly fade away to the point where I
Right.
can't just stand 3 hours talking to people, so, yeah, I
Yeah.
still need, like, a side thing so that when streaming eventually goes down the drain, let's say, I still have a career waiting for me.
Mm. Yeah, no, that's a really good point. I see a lot of VTubers nowadays, or just content creators in general, like as the saying goes, like putting all their marbles into one basket
Oh,
instead
it's
of
such a bad idea.
spreading it around. Like it's make
And
or
I
break
never
one option.
yeah, I never wanna go under their post and be not to be mean or anything, but don't do this because they seem so happy to, like, go full-time content creation,
Mm,
but
mm.
I'm like, "Sweetheart, I don't wanna be rude, you have 1,000 followers, you probably won't make rent. You probably won't." I'm
I,
sorry. It makes me feel
I
bad, though.
I think it's fair for people to really be passionate about it and really want to
Yeah,
grow. Obviously,
absolutely.
otherwise you wouldn't get people who are big.
Mm.
But obviously, just like blitzing through one option is never the way to go.
But it's such a painful thing to realize, though. Like,
It
sometimes you
is.
just really believe in it. You're like, "Wow, I can make this, I can do this," and you don't really think about what the future awaits for you. You think about, like, in 2,
Hmm.
3 years, you don't think about in a decade, and
True.
that's a problem, but it's so sad, though, because having to tell people either they realize it themselves, like, they go through multiple months and they're like, "I can't do this as a job," and it's so sad because you see them just being completely, like, destroyed mentally. They're like, "I love this so much, and I can't do this forever." Like, it's so
Yeah.
sad. Damn
No,
it.
yeah, it is. It is a rough reality to kind of set in, but obviously
Mm.
we got to make sure our peers are nicely motivated, also to keep the community happy and fresh.
Ye
Because as you know, the VTuber community tends to get itself into a bit of a kerfuffle every week or so. So positivity is
Well, I mean, the thing is
always
that
accepted.
it just communities are like that anyways. Some people I know some people are like to say, "Ooh, 2020 VTuber was better," you know what I mean? But the thing
Mm,
is in 2020, we were, like, not even half of what we are now. We were, like,
true.
so little people. So, in my opinion, the more people get into a community, the more there's, like, a probability that bad people get into it as well. If you're,
Mm,
like, 3 people, there's not very a chance that one of the 3 are bad people, but if you're 10,000, there's a bigger probability that someone just sucks out there. So it's just like I see drama happening. I don't comment on it personally. I see it pass and I'm like, okay, things happen. Unless it's like something really dangerous. If it's something that's criminal, in my opinion, I'm just gonna be like, I don't talk to this person anymore. They don't,
mm.
they don't mean anything to me anymore.
It's
If
the
it's like,
IU blacklist.
yeah, exactly, the IU blacklist. But if it's just people that are how can I say that, like, arguing with each other, usually I'm like, there's 2 sides to a story, people can have misunderstandings, and it's like, it's okay, you know what I mean?
Mm,
But
of
there's things
course.
that are just not really forgivable, and that's where I draw the line usually, but there will always be conflict, we can't really do anything about that. Just gotta
Mm,
focus on the positive parts. Mm.
right. While you were saying that, it kind of sparked something in my brain. How long have you been a VTuber for?
Actually, the thing is, I didn't use the term VTuber for about, like, 3 months, when I started, I think. Technically speaking, it's been 2 years and 3 months. I started in June
Wow.
2020, so
I
when the
see.
pandemic happened, basically. And yeah, but I didn't even know the term VTuber was a thing, and when I discovered it, I felt this kind of, like how can I say that? Like, it was a privileged term, and you couldn't use it unless you were, like, big, like a cool person, you know what I mean?
Oh, like a title, right?
Exactly. I was like, "Oh, it's like a status, right? Like the big VTubers use it, but I'm just a normal person with a VTuber model, like with a character moving. So I'm not a VTuber. That's like a big status." And then I was like, fuck it. I'm a VTuber.
So
It is how it
you've
is."
been around. That's 2 years is a long journey, and
Yeah.
I'm guessing art has been there since the beginning of your life. That seems to be the common
Um
trend.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is I was always kind of an artistic kid, but in multiple ways, like, clay. I loved playing with Play-Doh and all that stuff. I love doing
Yeah.
pixel art. There was just so many types of art that came in my life. I love dancing, singing, and just I think it was like 3 years ago. I was like, I want to take this a bit more seriously. I was like, maybe I can actually do this because before in my life, when I was a kid, unfortunately, you know how the teachers are, right? You say you want to be an artist, and they're like, "Ha ha, very funny. Do you wanna starve?" And,
Yeah.
so yeah, it makes you very discouraged, but then I grew
Yeah.
up and I was like, "Wait a minute. Disney and Pixar movies don't make themselves, do they? Like, I
True.
always thought maybe it's a robot that does them, and I'm like, "No, wait, that's human people work on this thing. That could be me." And, yeah, that's just how I kinda got into this whole, like, studying side. And now I take it way more seriously than I did 3 years ago, way, way more. Right now, it's like competition 24/7, honestly. It's tough, but you gotta work your way into it. You do.
Mhm. I feel like it'd be wrong for me to say that the like animation industry is competitive because honestly, it feels like
Mm.
everything is competitive nowadays.
Oh, it
Like
is, yeah.
it's just gotten to like what we used to call like a competitive industry is just now the like the baseline. It's just like
Yeah, that's pretty
anything
true.
nowadays. There's just too many people trying to get into
Yeah.
absolutely everything.
Yeah, well, the good thing about the art industry is that usually you work in groups, so the competitiveness is not in the industry when you're working, it's to get in,
True.
period.
Yes.
It's
There's
to
a,
get your portfolio accepted. When you're in
mhm.
the actual group, there's no competitiveness left. You gotta be friendly with the others, you gotta be nice, and that's it. But to get accepted, you need to be god level, and that's
Hmm.
tough because there's
Yeah.
thousands of artists just, trying to get the same spot as you, so
Yeah.
that's the tough part. Mm.
100%. For your art journey, like I'm curious on like your big struggles, your big triumphs, you basically your entire journey. Because
Oh lord.
I, as somebody who I don't like to call myself, I didn't like give up on art, but I've definitely like
Yeah.
not touched it in like a long time. Like I want to know
Yeah.
how you stuck by it. Like, is it just passion? Is there something more to it?
Well, I gotta be honest, for me, I mean, it's complicated because I think at first I thought I was one of the only ones. There's definitely days where I was like, maybe this isn't for me, actually. Like, maybe I'm not actually that much of a fan. And that's because I didn't draw every single day and I felt guilty about it, right?
Hmm.
I was like, if I'm not producing it every single day, is it really my passion? But then I started to like think and I sat down and I was like, if I'm forcing myself to do said thing, then that's how my passion's gonna go away. I should just do it whenever like I really feeling it. Sometimes you have to push yourself a little bit, like you don't feel like drawing, but you have to draw. But like I tell myself, like every single artist go through these days. I've had professional artists tell me they took months or even years off of art because they were just feeling terrible. So for me, it really there's like months where I didn't draw, and then weeks where I've drawn like 17 pieces because I
Yeah.
was just so into it. So yeah, it just depends, but yeah, I guess passion is just watching animated movies. When I feel like shit, I just really just watch what I could be doing as a job.
Mm,
I see the people working there and I'm like, "Wow, like this really does feel dreamy." And then it comes back to me and I'm like, "Come on, you got to do this. Come on,
I
girly."
see. A self
Yeah,
motivation. Hell yeah.
exactly. Yeah. Oh,
All
you
right,
need some. You absolutely need some.
give me your faves right now. Give me your faves. What do you watch? What is like your
Oh,
biggest?
movies?
Yeah.
Oh god, okay, well, I always rant about Ratatouille because Ratatouille is my favorite animated movie, not because it's set in France, that's not
Right.
why. No, it's just really, really beautiful, and plus it's like the moral is just so adult. I just love
Mm,
it. It's like one of those movies you know they weren't made for children. You know it wasn't, and
mm,
it's great, I love it. I really like, well, I like Pixar movies more than Disney movies, admittedly. I
mhm.
just think they're very, very good. But, yeah, I don't know, any movie that has, like, some kinda deep moral, uh, that's, like, I don't know, optimistic. It might sound, like, cheesy, but I don't like negative movies. I think they're stupid.
Like
I just
what?
like oh, well, I don't know. I've never really seen a movie that, like, ends badly with really no moral. Usually, even when there's a bad ending, it means, like, "Don't do this, keep yourself
Right.
safe," etcetera. But, yeah, no, I just like movies that are like, "Keep going, like, you can do this," because it's motivating even as an adult, like, they're just really cool. But, like, yeah, the last movies that Pixar have produced, like Soul, Lucas, all that stuff, I don't know, I think they're really cute. They're
Mm,
very deep too, they're much more for adults than children, and I like it a lot.
yeah.
Mm.
100%. I am a bit of an oddball because my favorite Disney movies are definitely the ones, the 2D ones, before they got into like
Mm.
3D animation. So
Yeah.
if I had to name a few, like Treasure Planet, El
I watched that, like,
Dorado,
3 weeks ago like, 4 weeks ago, I
dude,
think, for the first
I
time.
love Treasure Planet so much. El Dorado is also a great one. Like that era of Disney, I think was like one of the best. I can't remember. Like there was Atlantis as well.
I'm
I
watching
think
Atlantis, and we're literally doing an Atlantis movie night soon because I've never watched it, and people keep guilting me about it. I'm going to watch it. We're watching
yes,
Atlantis, I
that's a
promise.
phenomenal idea,
About
yeah.
El Dorado though, I haven't watched it either, but I know that Shell is a character, and
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah, she's probably the only reason why I wanna watch it, honestly. Holy crap, she is
Honestly, I don't
wow.
blame you. I do not blame you one bit.
She's so stunning, holy. They have a problem
Yeah.
with making really, really beautiful characters, I swear to God. They're just
Mhm.
it's insane how you can
Mhm.
watch, like, an animated drawing and you're just like, "Whoa, that she is pretty, holy."
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I completely agree. I do for 3D. What do I like that's 3D? I guess just the classics like Monsters Inc.
Oh, yeah,
Always
no,
will
that's a
always have a
classic.
place in my
I love
heart.
Monsters Inc. It's so good. The thing is with 2D animation, I a lot of people want it to go back to before, but the thing is the labor that it asks
It's
is
too expensive,
insane.
right?
It's insane, and plus, like, if the movie ends up flopping, it's bad for the industry in general, like, they're gonna lose a lot of money, but also,
Mhm.
like, things like hair rendering, you'll never see a gorgeous 2D movie because it will take too long for each frame to be made, whereas, like, I don't know if you've seen Encanto, but, like, the hair
Yes.
rendering, holy
It is.
crap,
Encanto
like,
is so good.
whoa.
I loved it.
Wow. It is absolutely impressive, and also, like, not like, Disney back then was not really the greatest company, mostly because their morals were a little fucked up.
Mhm.
Like, they made really
Yeah.
good movies. One of my favorites in the 2D, I think, was probably Princess and the Frog. I love Princess and the Frog.
Oh,
I think
yes.
it's a stunning
This
story.
I'm
It's
sorry.
iconic.
I watched it in Portuguese, but
Oh.
I cannot remember the name of the villain and his song that he
Oh my
sings,
god, I
like, when he
always forget his name. I just say his design
I
is so iconic, but his name.
love
What's
his
his
character.
name?
I don't remember his name, dude.
Freak.
Shit. This
What is
is
his
the
name?
this is the treacherous reality of watching, like, common movies in a different language than English when you make content in
Yeah.
English.
Well, I watched it in French, but obviously when I was younger, and I
Mm.
rewatched it in English, but I still can't remember his name. Hold
I
on,
did.
I'm going to type this or else it's gonna stay in my mind forever. What's the name of the
The
villain in Princess and the Frog? Thank you. His name is Doctor Fascinier?
yes, Doctor Facili
I did
yeah.
not remember his name at all.
Is that French? Sorry, are
Well,
you the
I mean, it
French
kinda
expert?
looks like it is, but I don't think the movie's set in France at all, is it?
No, I don't think so
Hmm,
either.
that's an interesting name.
Yeah,
But he's
that's
so
it.
iconic, he's so cool. He
Mhm,
scared me a lot
mhm.
as a kid, though. A lot. Yeah, the scene where he does the like, there's, like, the little skull that bites into the guy's arm or whatever, and then he takes
Yeah.
the blood, that freaks me out so much as a kid, I was like, "What the hell is this?" Plus, the way he dies is absolutely traumatizing.
What was it
Like,
again?
wow. Like, like, it's the all the ancestors that gave him powers and whatever, and
Oh,
they just,
yeah!
like
Oh my
yeah,
god.
like,
That
it's
shit
so
get that
horrifying.
shit gave me trauma as a kid, I swear to God.
There's so many movies that honestly were, like, quote, unquote, "for children" that gave me so many bad memories. I think
Mhm.
Pinocchio is one of them. Have you seen the scene where they turn into donkeys in Pinocchio?
Yes.
It is terrifying. Those poor little
I'm
kids, they're just like, "Mommy, mommy, it's
I think
awful."
Pinocchio for me has kinda just been turned into a meme after the fucking the meme dub, like,
We watched it.
"Father, when can I"
We watched that fucking movie on my Discord. It's so bad, but it's so bad that it's kinda good.
Yeah, it's
Like,
just
you hate
funny.
it so
It's
much
just
that it makes you laugh.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
unintentional comedy. It's
Exactly. I'm not even sure if it was like, non-intentional, but it's so freaking funny.
It is
Holy.
golden. Mhm, mhm. I
But
completely agree.
Pinocchio, the original, is quite a freaking terrifying tale in the first place, like,
Mm.
damn, human trafficking? Okay.
Something that scared the shit out of me was fucking Spirited Away. I swear, like,
Oh,
multiple parts of Spirited Away probably
mm.
fucked me up. Like, when her parents got turned into pigs and shit at the
Yeah,
start of the
that
movie.
scene. Oh, when
God,
I watched that, I was like, "That's for children. Okay, fine." Well, I mean, I don't think Ghibli movies were even made for kids in the first place. They just have a
Mm,
kid-friendly, like, look, but that's
true.
it. However, the thing with me that people despise is that, I like Ghibli movies, like, I think they're very pretty, but my attention span is very tiny, so I can't
Okay.
stay, like, looking at the movie. I can't stay invested in the storyline for, like, more than 2 hours, so it's really
Mm.
hard for me to watch them. I'm just more focused on the animation. I'm like, "Wow, this is so beautiful," and then it's like, they talk about the lore, and I'm like, "What? What were you saying? Huh?" I was focused on the art. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I've watched that many. There's a lot that I still need to watch. I've watched
Mm,
Spirited Away, Ponyo, and I think that's it. So I'm missing a lot
mm.
of backlog here to be speaking about Studio Ghibli, but from what I've watched, very cute, very pretty. All right,
Mm,
are you ready for
mm.
the first game? It
Oh
is
god.
time. It is
Oh
time.
god.
We've gotten
I'm
warmed up
scared.
with a little chat, but it's time to put your knowledge to the test.
I'm
You can't.
scared. My knowledge. Oh god. I have terrible culture. I'm gonna be fucked.
Well,
Oh no.
you don't particularly need culture. All you need is a good about like a knowledge about yourself mainly. That's what I'm looking for here
Do I
in
know
the
myself?
game.
That's a very good question. Is it math? I hope not
No.
evolve.
It is Tweet Royale.
Oh
So, let me
god.
explain to you and the chat how this game works. On screen, I will be presenting to you 4 different tweets, all of which will be censored, the author specifically. From the 4 of them, one of them is your tweet, and you have to try and guess which one is yours out of the 4.
Oh.
And
Oh
to
god.
spice it up even a little bit more, the 3 tweets that aren't yours are all from people that you follow on Twitter, so they're not
Oh god.
randoms.
Wait. Oh god. Am I gonna get this right? Depends how old they are.
I don't know.
Frick.
We'll see. We'll see about that. Some people find it super easy. Some people have the hardest
Mm.
time with it. It all depends
I'll
on the
see.
guest. So
Really
we'll
depends on
see.
what it is.
Yeah.
I can do this.
All right. Here we go. Your first set of tweets. You've been doing good. Keep it up, okay? I know you'll be just fine. Heart emoji. Tweet number 2. I either work way too much or not a lot, not at all. There is no in between. Number 3. One day I'll kiss all my wives at cons too. Pleading emoji. And the last one. I just said Morbius curiosity instead of morbid curiosity.
I wrote
LMAO.
the last one. I wrote the last one.
You
That one
gotta
is
keep
stuck
it
inside my head.
easy. You gotta keep it easy for
That
the
one is
first one.
stuck inside my head. I felt so stupid.
Morbius curiosity.
It was so dumb. It was so stupid. Now it's carved inside my brain. I could have said all of them though. I could have said
Yeah.
pretty much all of them, especially the third one. I wanna kiss my wives.
Right. Let's hope that Past Shy actually picked some difficult options here for you. Otherwise, you're just going to be picking them extremely quickly.
I'm
Yeah.
a god. I have big memory. That's not true.
All right. Ooh, this one's interesting. Tweet number 1. Tweet number 2. Come. Tweet number 3. Women biting lip emoji. And tweet number 4. I did not just cut my palm trying to open a whipped cream, for fuck's sake.
I could have written the third one, but I'm gonna go for the fourth because I think I do remember actually cutting my palm with whipped cream. I do
You're
think
just
so.
gonna frame one guess all of these, right? You're just going for 4? Or,
Yeah, I'm going for 4. Although I
alright.
although I probably could have written the third one as well.
The correct answer is number 4. Congratulations. You're
I
2 for
knew it.
2. You're fucking blasting through this. Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
look at that freaking tweet. Like,
Yeah, no, I don't
why
blame you.
did I even write that?
All right, let me see the next one. Is this difficult?
My poor hand.
Okay, the next one. Okay. I have hope
Mm.
in myself. Here we go. Here are your third set of tweets. Yeah, man,
Mm.
I love bondage. Bonding with my friends feels so nice. Number 2, I want some anime bitches too, man. Number 3, I think I pushed myself a little too hard today. Sobbing emoji. And number 4, so many art styles I want to test out. Happy
I'm a
face.
god. I know which one it is. It's the first one.
God damn it. Oh, you what the
I
fuck?
have a great memory. You guys can no longer say that I have a bad memory,
You
chat. I have a
know,
great memory. Look at me.
this is really unfortunate because I've gotten guests that can't remember what they tweeted yesterday. And
But
unfortunately,
I'm
you were
not
the type
smart.
of I should have just like scrolled for like 2 hours and gotten your tweets from like 2010. God damn it. This is
If you got tweets
unfucking
from
believable.
2020, I would have forgotten all of them. That's true.
Ah,
That would have been hard for me.
Well, let's
I'm too much
see.
of a god.
Oh, I think you might know this one as well. Oh shit. Oh my God.
It depends. Maybe brain memory will stop here. Hmm.
Mayhaps. Round number 4. Here we go. You're 3 for 3. Absolutely killing it. Your tweet number 1 is, my drafts are unholy. Tweet number 2, get this penis lamp away from me. Number 3, I love you, little dudes. And number 4, damn, I'm a fucking clown.
Okay, this one's actually a little bit more difficult. I do
Oh.
think I'm the second though, but the fourth one, I could have also written the fourth one, but I think that I did make a comment about the penis lamp because I kept seeing it everywhere. I think I'm the second one. I think. I'm not sure.
You can't keep getting away with this. You're just 4 for
Ah!
4.
Let's go! That's so good. I could have definitely written, "Dude, damn, I'm a fucking clown." I know I
my
wouldn't say the third one because I don't write like that,
hmm,
but
my credibility as a
yeah,
host is
I
again
could have
put
been a
a
clown.
put a forward here. This is a bit tragic.
No, it's just because I'm too strong.
You're too strong. Shit. God damn it.
Yeah.
Can you go full house and get a 5 out of 5 though? We've yet to get a guest that guessed them all
No
correctly.
one has
You?
gotten a 5 out of 5.
No, no. Or
I'm gonna get it.
Kage
I'm
Kage
determined.
last week got 4 out of 5, and I believe
I'm determined.
Emerichu got 4 out of 5 as well. But they all fumble on one of them. Are you gonna
I'm
fumble?
determined. I'm gonna get the 5 out of 5. I'm the first.
Here we go. Here
Bring it
are your
on.
4 tweets. Tweet number 1. I am pass away. Shy emoticon. Tweet number 2. Men in corsets. That's it. That's the tweet. Number 3. Ah.
Oh
And
no.
number 4. Life is so cruel. Why can't I wake up every day with a kitten snuggling next to me? Broken
Fuck.
heart
Did I
emoji.
write the second or the fourth one? I think I wrote both of them. Wait. Did I not write the Men in Corset one? But I do remember I posted the one with the kitten. Oh come on, man. Frick. I need this 5 out of 5. Okay, which one do I bet on? Maybe someone else wrote the kitten one and I just looked at it and thought, oh, that's what I would have said.
Would you like
Damn
to?
it.
Which one do you not think it is 100%?
Oh, the first one and the third one. I would have never posted
Okay,
like that.
I can
No.
reveal. I'm pretty sure the first one. Oh, that's
Yeah.
not the.
I don't use these kinds of emoticons, so that's
Right.
what gives it away.
What the hell? I can't.
I have big brain.
Is this the layer? There we go. Yeah, it was not the first one. I can't reveal the third one because I would have to crop the other two. So.
Hmm. Oh, damn it. Okay, if I get this one wrong, I'm gonna be so bad. I'm gonna go for the second one. The second one is mine.
All right, let's see if you were right. The correct answer was number 2. There you go. You got the
Ah,
5 out
yes!
of 5.
God, I
Not too
fucking thought I
bad.
wrote the fourth one too. Oh my god. Thank you, Yuzu. You explained
Ah,
my
there you go.
feelings. I
You've
got it!
you've
5
got a
out of
stamp
5.
now. You can stamp it
You
on.
almost got me though, because my love for kittens is so strong that I 10 out of 10 would have written the last one too. I love kittens so much. They're
Yeah,
so cute.
I tried it. I tried it. But yeah, congratulations. You're now in the Hall of
Yay!
Fame for
I am the
being the
Hall of
first
Fame.
to ace my game. So
Woo!
congratulations. Oh
I'm the
shit! What
best.
the fuck was
Clap for
that?
me.
It was a gnome. Hello. You have a rowdy chat. I can tell.
My chat. We
You
love
know what they
them.
say? You know what they say, Ayu? That like a streamer's chat is generally like a reflection
Mirrors the streamer.
of
Yeah.
the streamer. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if I wasted that much money on the biddies too, sometimes they're just little harassers, but they're kind of like me, true. Because every time I say that I'm not cute, they start beating me up about it. So I guess I do
Hmm.
that to them too.
They're
You know
little
what?
gremlins,
We give.
little fucking
Yeah, little
gremlins. It
gremlins.
seems.
They're cute little gremlins, though. We love them. Cute
So
gremlins.
true. Well, going back to the topic of art, I'd like
Yeah.
to like I'd like to tackle a topic that is a bit I would say relevant right now, but it is slightly controversial, but I think I'd like your opinion
Mhm.
and your take on it if possible, which
Yeah.
is AI art. It is a big talk, not only in the VTuber community but also in the art community. And I'd just like to hear your thoughts about it because it's such a big thing right
Yeah.
now.
Well, the thing is, I'm all for people having their own opinion. In my opinion, as long as something does not hurt anyone, it's fine to do. But the thing with AI art is that it could be used as a very good tool, like for references or to help ourselves get ideas, maybe. The problem that I have is stealing other people's art to make a new piece of art. Like, no, I don't find that really, no, I'm really not
Hmm.
into it. Also, the anatomy they make is absolutely disgusting.
Mm.
But,
It does seem like
yeah.
the not the anime community, the art community is like constantly being put like under a new challenge every month or so.
Exactly,
First,
like, at
first it
first, it
was
was like
NFTs.
yeah, and
Yeah.
then, like, the very, very first one was, like, digital art is not real art, you just
Oh
draw on a
my
computer
god.
and it does it for you.
That
That
was
was
the
so
first barrier.
annoying.
Yeah.
That was so annoying, and I just, like, just let artists make a living, man, but at the same time, in my opinion, AI art will never replace true artists for the solid reason that if right now I went to an AI website and I asked for like, first of all, like a pigtailed bunny girl, sure, it would look close to me, but those little things that have under my eyes, they wouldn't get that right. My earrings, they wouldn't get right.
Mhm.
My spikes, they probably wouldn't, and my entire outfit neither. Like they can't get specific things correct.
Yeah.
So for like people like Riot Games or Blizzard, like every single company that could hire you, they want something very precise. And I
Mhm.
say that like I know how it is in the industry because my teachers tell me about it, and
Yeah.
they know that AI is not gonna do anything about it because like it's just not precise enough. They need something that's super, super like clean and beautiful and exactly what they asked for. AI
Like
can't do
custom
that yet.
made. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, yeah, there's less value in it. If you just ask the computer to do it, Riot just likes to like every big company likes to pride themselves in having like beautiful art made from a very god tier artist. You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
makes you feel better to be like, look, I got an artwork from this very big like artist. It's super cool. So like that's what they like about it. So they will never do AI thing. I don't think so. No. So I'm not scared of it replacing us, but I do find it disgusting that some people resell it when all they did was put a sentence in a bot.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the main issue stemmed from the fact
Mm.
that I guess for the people that don't know, like AI art works off like it doesn't just randomly create stuff. It has a like basically a database where it pulls in references from, and if it is fed art from artists and then it creates something new, in many ways that is technically stealing their art because it is being used without the artist's permission and is not something you want to see in
Mm.
the community. But hey, the art community always getting debuffed by something at some point. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate, but
But I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like NFTs and it's probably gonna drown at some point. People are gonna forget about it or something.
you don't understand how happy I am that I never see an NFT on my Twitter anymore. Like
Me neither, not
I do
anymore.
not
They're
see
just
anything
gone.
about it. I'm
Yeah.
so
It's so
thrilled.
nice. It's so nice to not see this thing anymore. Like, you only see them in,
Yeah.
like, Twitter ads of people that pay to promote it. That should tell
Mm-hmm.
you about how successful they are. They gotta pay for that to be visible.
Would you like to virtually buy my
But
monkey?
in I got so many emails of companies telling me like, "Do you wanna make, like, virtual cards with us?" And I was like, "Virtual cards? Are you trying to say NFT, but you don't wanna say the word?" And, that's what it was. It was definitely NFTs, I just didn't wanna say it.
Ah, good
I was
grief,
like,
yeah.
"Hell no." I got a lot of DMs asking me to make NFTs with my character. I was like, "Hell no, man. You can offer me $30,000. I'm not doing it.
Be gone.
Be gone. Leave my Twitter DMs."
During your little, answer to my last question, I noticed how you were, pointing out certain features about your own VTuber model, and it's got me curious. How did you come up with your own costume? Like,
Oh.
did you pick the theming? How did you come up with your whole aesthetic, branding, and vibe? I'm very
Yeah.
curious.
Well, actually, this is one like my 4th or 5th model, out of
Oh,
everything that I've had before.
wow.
Yeah. Well, technically, because I started out with a free model that I
Hmm.
took basically, my friend and I took parts from DeviantArt, like 3D parts, and we just merged them together in Blender, and that was my VR chat model. So
That's
it was
really smart,
basically
actually.
yeah, it was basically a black pigtail like a black hair pigtailed woman with bunny ears
Hmm.
and, like but back then I had, like, a river under my eyes. I had, like, a bunch of black, and it really looked like a bunch of mascara drooping down my face.
I see.
Um, and yeah, that's just how it started. It was like a random outfit smashed with a random face and with random makeup on, and I was like, "Cool, I have a VTuber, like a model for VR chat. That's mine. That's cool." So then I started streaming with it, but unlike a lot of people, I started with nothing. So I started with not even a webcam. I didn't even have a webcam. I used a mouse to track my face from left to right.
Oh, wow. Oh my god.
Yeah. I started with nothing. I had no overlays. The time I made an overlay, I took a picture from Google and I like cut it in half to make like a slight overlay and then wrote Ayuuchii at the top. That's it. I had zero, like I started with nothing. And that's why I hate when some people think they gotta start with like a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
Because technically, what people want to see when they watch you is like your progress. they want to see you go from nothing to like a lot, you know what I mean? So if you start with a pretty model that costs you thousands of dollars, is there really much to look forward to? Like you already have everything. The point is to look back and to be like, wow, they really did like everything with nothing in the first place. But my character in general, it went through some changes. So obviously I got like the red in my hair now.
Mhm.
Before I was just like, hey, I'm a goth waifu. Like I'm goth. That's it. That was my whole theme. I'm like, I'm gothic. Um, and yeah, my whole thing was like I want to be like cute but also kind of threatening looking. So yeah, and then I just like this iteration right here is more of a like a queen version. Like I have a big coat, a big dress, etc. We I did the design with a designer. We worked together on it. We did like she gave me multiple drifts and I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm going to change this like this," and then we just came up to a final design. But yeah, everything that I have on me usually means something. Like the pigtails is a very cute hairstyle, so it adds more to the cute vibe. If I had like
Mhm.
long hair, I would be a bit more like mommy vibe, but the cute would be taken away. So see,
Right.
the spikes are more dangerous. The earrings, because I like fashion. I like to be fancy.
Mhm.
But yeah, like there's a bunch of stuff on my model where I'm like, it's just the whole like sexy yet dangerous vibe that I'm looking for. But yet like it's still kind of cute. And I think we nailed it pretty much. Like I don't
Yeah.
look too creepy, but I also don't look like I would make you cookies for breakfast and then pat you on the head.
Yeah, totally. I was talking to Ayu before the masquerade started chat about how funny it is how like well her model matches to the masquerade's like aesthetic.
That's
It's
true.
really funny.
I was made
Like
for here.
we've got the epic dark red and black color palette going in the grays. This is truly an aesthetic matchup. We love it
Exactly.
here.
I fit very well. It's the queen vibe. It's the queen vibe.
The queen vibe, yeah. Well, chat, thank you for watching so far. We will be taking a small 5-minute break, but don't go anywhere yet. After the break, we will be having a Q&A. So this is your opportunity to ask Ayu anything you've ever wanted to ask, obviously within reason. And I will
Example.
read your username and your comment out after the break. And yeah, we'll be back in just a second. So don't go anywhere. See you guys in a bit.
Bye bye.
We're still on break, but I just wanted to say that if everyone is new here, don't forget to drop a follow. We do these masquerades bi-weekly and many other streams, so it'd be a pleasure to see you guys here once again. And if you do want to continue supporting the show and the endeavors that we do, consider also subscribing and dropping a prime. That is all. And yeah, we'll be back soon.
You're doing it.
I'm doing it. Hello, everybody. We are
He's
back.
doing it.
It's
Hello.
time for the Q&A. Until chat catches up and starts spamming chat with many questions, I will start us off. Based on what you said before, I've never heard like a take, we'll call it.
Yeah.
Like you said of, starting simple and then slowly building off of that, because there's so many VTubers nowadays that have practically just set a standard of like, if you're not debuting
Mhm.
with like a super clean model, like super well done graphics and just absolutely pristine, like you're not gonna make it type of deal. But I'm guessing your opinion that is could not be further from the truth.
Well, the thing is, um, it's true that aesthetic plays a part in your stream. Like, obviously, when I got my new model, people were like, "Oh, that's a really, really pretty looking model," so they wanted to click on my stream more.
Yeah.
But now, does that mean that you should start with it? Absolutely not. Like I started with a free 3D model and then I upgraded to a 3D model that was slightly less scuff that was made for me, but it was still like, not the greatest quality. It was made with Void, so it's like it's good, it was good enough for me. But it
Yeah.
wasn't like, wow, $2,000 model and stuff. Then I got my first 2D model and that was like a year into streaming. So I did like an entire year with basically a model that cost me like a few pennies. So
Mm-hmm.
it was basically like it was nothing. But people still stick to me because they're like, her personality's fun. But I had the
Mm-hmm.
chance to start when VTubers were not really a big thing. Like it's true that nowadays if you want to start out, you need to make way more of a marketing effort.
Yeah.
Um for me, it was really like I spoke on Twitter, I posted a lot of stuff, I made friends, and yeah, promoted myself on Twitter, and that's kind of how it went. But there's a lot of people that just think that by streaming every single day on Twitch, they'll just get a community,
Mm-hmm.
and that's really not how it works. So it's really
Yeah.
just sad to see people be like, I'm failing, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And it's like, I know exactly what you're doing wrong, but if I told you what you're doing wrong, I'm scared you would be like offended because
Yeah.
it's the harsh truth. It's really rough to take in, right? If someone tells you you're not doing this correctly, you're not promoting yourself correctly, right? Like you did everything wrong. Like it's kind of sad. it's sad for them. So I don't like telling them. But at the same time, it's like if you want to be a content creator full time, you need to understand how the human brain works and how to keep people's attention in. Not to say that I'm a god, right? Like I don't have 1,000 people
Mhm.
watching me all the time, but in the span of 2 years, I've been able to keep most people interested. And the thing is, some people will move on from you, and you can't really do anything about that. People have lives; they're busy, and there's just a lot of things that I don't recommend people do, like complain about their growth. That's probably the worst thing you could do.
Wait, what
Go
do you
on
mean?
Twitter. There's a lot of people that go on Twitter and I've seen them be like, how can I say that? Like venting. It doesn't sound bad when you're like
Oh,
tweeting it.
you mean like complaining about lack of growth?
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah. They go on
Hmm.
Twitter and they're like, oh my God, like, no one watches my stream. Am I really that boring? Do you guys hate me or something? What am I doing wrong? And it's like, do you think the people that currently watch you like what you're saying?
Mm.
Like, it's really painful for them because they feel undervalued, and it's really painful for, like, the new people that would wanna watch you because now they wanna watch you
Mhm.
out of pity, not because they
Yeah, it's
really
like a
wanna
pity
watch.
party thing, yeah.
Exactly. So it's like, I get it. We all get problems about our numbers. We all get self-conscious. That's just a thing for everybody. But
Mhm.
there's things that you gotta keep in your little brain. Then they're just not good to speak about at all. Like you don't see Silvervale or stuff like that talk about their numbers. That's
Mhm.
not because they're not insecure. They're definitely insecure about it. I know that for a fact. Because even when you have like thousands of people, imagine you have 2K viewers on one day and then the next day you have 1.2. That's 800 people that just left, 900 even, like, that's so
Yeah,
many people that just
that's
left.
yeah.
That hurts as much as going from 90 people to 50, like, it's still a very big, like, drop. So, the thing they don't talk about it because it makes you kind of ungrateful for the people that are currently watching you, like, just
Mhm.
value the people that are watching you now, and if it doesn't work, then you need to start like getting into marketing more. Like, how do I make content on YouTube, make content on TikTok, like do things, understand why like your things are not performing as well. For example, on TikTok, I see a lot of people grinding TikTok, but they're not doing it the right way. They take clips that have a lot of silence in them. And the truth is, TikTok is very short attention based, right? Like, they're super tiny clips of a lot of talking.
It's
So
that
if your clip
zoomer
starts.
attention span.
Exactly. So if your clip starts with like 3 seconds of silence, most people are gonna scroll by immediately. So, like, catch people's attention, like, say hi first, like, say a big word, like, make your clip start with, like, your voice immediately,
Yeah.
and avoid silence as much as possible. That's the thing. So, yeah, there's just people who think that you can get Twitch as your job just by streaming every single day and having no past on YouTube, no past on Twitter, no past on TikTok, nothing. No, it just doesn't work like that. Most people think that Bao is like a big VTuber that just blew up immediately. She used to be a YouTuber for 10 years, a whole
I
decade.
didn't actually know this.
Yeah, she's a cover artist. She used to make like really really
Oh.
famous Vocaloid covers, and that's how she became known because she made
Huh.
a lot of covers, and that's why she blew up. Like, she's not someone who just came out of nowhere and then became a VTuber and boom blew up. Like, even Shoto, I think, has like some kind of background. Everyone has some type of background somewhere else, even if
Mhm.
it's a tiny one. There's always at least a little. Like, Zentreya has been a streamer for so many years. She used to be in the VR chat community, and now she's like doing something completely different. Iron Mouse has been streaming for 6 years. No one has been doing this for a tiny bit. You know what I mean? Everyone
Yeah.
has been grinding for a whole ass time. It's just that they might have figured out at one point how it works. And I don't want to say that luck can play a role in it. That's true. If like a very big streamer plays with you often, raids you often, yeah, it gives you a bit of luck, it gives you a boost, that's for sure. But honestly, from my raids, if I get raided with like 500 people, the amount of people that actually stay after the raid, it's not 500.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not. Because sometimes they don't vibe with you, sometimes they have other things to do, and your time zone does not correspond to theirs. Yeah, sometimes it's different. Like, some people are just like, oh, my favorite streamer just finished streaming. They raided someone, but I gotta go. I want to do something else.
Mhm.
So you can't criticize them for that. You won't fit everyone's needs. If someone dislikes you, then good. That means you're big.
Yeah.
Like, if everyone likes you, that means you're very tiny. So I take that as a win. If someone says, "Hey, I don't like what you're doing," I'm like, "Yippee! I'm big. I made it."
Did I just say this masquerade and the previous one from last week, I've just felt like a little goblin in the corner of the room with like a little notepad and my big ass fucking ears just scribbling every single piece of advice that you guys are given with the utmost attention.
No, but it's so funny because, like, 2 years ago, you would have told me that I give advice to people about streaming. I'd be like, "Nah, like, come on, you don't know anything." Like, but it's just like, you get so used to it. When I started streaming, I thought I was, like, gonna do perfectly, right? Like, I watched hundreds of videos about how to grow on Twitch, how to, like, network yourself, how to get sponsorships, whatever. Like, I wanted to know how it worked so bad, and now I realize that even though I tried to reach perfect, I wasn't at all. Like, my speech was wrong, I spoke very sadly, like, I was very monotone. I
Hmm.
didn't have a lot of boost in my voice, and it made people kind of like, sleepy, you know what I mean? Like, they were like,
Yeah.
like, "She's cool, but I'm gonna get bored really easily."
Right.
So, you just improve all the time. Don't try to start being like a god immediately. That won't work at all. Oh god, my voice is dying.
Oh, you okay?
I'm a grandma.
Oh.
Drinking water for the first time in a
Well,
month sure as hell doesn't help.
I know what the next. We were speaking of emotes. I know what the next emote I'm gonna get commissioned is. You know the one where like characters like scribbling, like taking
Yeah,
down
the you know,
notes.
the noted. I love
Yes,
the noted
I'm
emotes. They're so
getting one of
cute.
those
They're
100%.
adorable. I love them so much. But yeah, my biggest advice for most people who wanna stream is just do it. Like, start.
Hmm.
Because if you want to try and reach perfection, have a whole debut, people are so focused on being like, "I'm gonna have a big debut with, like, a background, an overlay, and, like, a lore video," and it's like, you're gonna spend so much money and time into something that, like, maybe 5 people will see? Maybe 10 if you're lucky, and then
It's a big risk. Yeah.
once the debut's over, truthfully, even if your debut's successful, let's say, it happens for a lot of people, right? They get a big on Twitter because they make a lot of networking stuff and shit, and they get, like, a lot of people coming to their debut, but who stays afterwards? People don't know you. They haven't gotten the chance to meet you. They've just
Hmm.
seen you playing a character to make, like, a big entrance. That's it. They don't know who you actually are. So, like, eh, it's difficult. Just start. Don't make like a big interest. Don't make a big debut. Just have fun, do your stuff, and build it up slowly. I didn't start with a debut. I started with no starting soon screen, nothing. I just got in VR chat and I was like vibing around. My game was like lagging so much. It was like 13 FPS or something.
Oh wow.
But, like, now I look back at it and I'm like, "Wow, how did I even do that?" But then I'm like, it's necessary for me to start from a place where it's like, I suck at this because I don't know what I'm doing, to now
Mhm.
I know what I'm doing, and that's good because I had, like, an adventure. I had a
Yeah.
progress. And people who've been watching me for 2 years, they're like, "Wow, this is, like, what you've become now. Like, you have so much more confidence in what you're saying. You know, it's what you do is more consistent, like, you just it's way better, like, you just structure yourself a lot better, and yeah, like, if you start perfectly, then what is there to learn, truthfully?
Mm.
You just
You
people
seem
will
to
know.
me like you're the like epiphany of started from the bottom, now we're here. That's the main
Kinda,
like lesson that
yeah,
I've learned today about you. Is just like started from zero and just like slowly but surely
yeah.
just improved things one by
I
one.
kinda feel like that with, like, every single thing, even with art, like, in my art school, I'm gonna be honest with you, last year, my 1st year of the bachelor, I was one of the worst students. Like, I got in the class and I noticed everyone was, like, decently good at art, and I was like, "I don't even know how to draw a human body yet. Like, I'm gonna be so late compared to others." And now I would say I'm safely in the top, like, 7 best artists in the class, which
Oh
is
wow.
quite crazy. Not to, like, brag or anything, but I think that I
No.
worked so hard
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't lose hope. I was like, "I can do this. Even if I'm, like, less good than others, I can make it." And now I just, like when I see my most strict teachers that used to destroy my art, like, really, they put me on blast in front of everyone. They were like, this is not like, you don't know what you're doing." And this year, they're like, "This is pretty good. You could change this, but it's pretty good." And I'm like, "Whoa."
Whoa, yeah.
Damn, that changes. Like, every time I give my art to my most strict teacher, I feel like he's gonna implode on me, like, just destroy my work, and sometimes he's like, "You did pretty good. You could change that, but it's pretty good." And I'm like, "What? Could you repeat?"
Oh, that's so
That's not normal.
sweet.
But yeah, no, I like the whole started from the bottom and become great because I think like pretty much. Oh, my phone fell. Pretty much like everybody, um, like we all have really bad stuff that happened to us, really really bad things, and some people like to tell me like, "Oh, I have health issues. I can't stream. Like I can't do this." And in some cases it might be true. Like if you're totally disabled, it might be difficult. But like look at Iron Mouse. She's disabled too because of her health and she's doing pretty decently. And same for me. Like I have a heart condition. I have
Oh.
a lot of migraines. I have stomach issues. I was born the wrong way. So like, there's a lot of things I struggle with, but did that stop me? Absolutely
Mm.
not. I used to be a big shy dork, introverted, and now I speak really loudly. I convince people to like listen to what I have to say. So like it's never impossible. Impossible is uh a dumb adjective. I don't like it. It's
I
stupid.
see.
Yeah.
Cat Ears for Cutie asks you, do you have any pets? If not, which is your favorite? Cats, dogs, or bunnies?
I don't have any pets because unfortunately my dad and my brother are both allergic to fur
Oh
and saliva.
no.
So I
Oh,
can't even get a furless cat or anything. It's just
a Sphinx
animals
one?
are off
That's
limits. I
so
did get
sad.
fishes for a while, but they died
Oh,
really fast.
oh, oh.
um, but my favorites, it's complicated because I love every single animal. I think they're all super adorable.
If
But I
you
gotta
had
be
to get
honest,
one right now, like if I
I got
offered you
yeah.
like a Pokemon starter situation, like pick one.
Well, the thing is, kittens have a place in my heart because when I see them with their tiny little feet and their huge pupils and their big heads, I think they're just the cutest little things I've ever seen in my life. But at the same time, cats, when they grow up, I still think they're cute, don't get me wrong, but not as cute as kittens. Whereas
Mm,
puppies are still adorable when they grow into big dogs. I love them too. So it would be a deal breaker. I don't know if I would get a kitten or like a puppy, but I would want to get them when they're tiny for sure. I want a
I
tiny
see.
I'd love to get a tiny little baby. They're just so
I
cute, like
I really want a pet as well. I've never
yeah.
actually had or owned, but it's just never like
Mhm.
happened. It's not nothing to do with like allergies or saliva or anything. We just never
Yeah.
had one. But as soon as I can, and as soon as I've got the finances, I'm definitely getting myself a cat because I love
You know how
cats
I
so
cope?
much.
You know how I cope through not having a pet? I get tons of plushies. I have
Oh,
about 200 plus
oh
plushies.
my god.
That's my way to cope. No pets? Okay, we're buying too many plushies.
It's
I sleep
the
in a
second
bag
best
of
thing.
plushies.
You don't need to feed them, you know? It's much easier to
Exactly.
take care of.
Exactly. You can just vent your day to them, and they won't tell you, "You're being emotional," or be like, no, they'll just shut the fuck up, and that's perfect. I love it. You can hug your plushie and be like, "At least you understand me."
Yeah.
You stay quiet, I like that.
All right, are you ready for the second game of this
Oh god.
masquerade?
Yes.
Are you
Bring it
gonna
on.
actually? You can set another record. You
Yeah,
can set
I'm
the
not gonna get a
record
5 out of
for
5 again.
yeah. You can set a record for
Ugh,
not getting any like question wrong. However,
that'd be good.
this is gonna be way harder for you.
Oh, no.
This is good. This is a toughie. This was a game created and introduced for this month's triple feature because I usually do these shows bi-weekly, but this month we've had 3 in a row, week after week. And I was like, I want to make a game that shows up in all 3 as like a little celebratory thing. And so, Would You Rather was created for you 3. And I'm going to be putting you through it as well.
Oh god.
Let me explain how this game works. So, I will be presenting on screen 2 different options, a classic Would You Rather A, or Would You Rather B. Now, you can give me what you would like to do. You can just say, like, oh yeah, I think I'd do this. But your goal to get a point is to guess which one was the majority
The
vote.
majority vote. Ah, yeah, okay.
So you're
Whew!
looking to get a big guess here on all of these so you can keep your record going,
This
hopefully.
is why I study the human brain.
Aye, I'm these are pretty difficult. I gotta say, but I do hope you can pull through here. Let's
You
see though.
believe in
Let's
me,
see.
chat? Chat, believe in me. I can do this. Please.
I will also be making a poll for chat. I think I can do that, so you
I
guys can
got
also vote and try and convince Ayu to pick either one or the other.
Oh, yeah, true.
Um,
You guys are gonna help me, right? I need help. I'm gonna need help. I need this 10 out of 10, y'all. We need
All
it.
right. Let's
I
see
want the record. I already have
if
one
you can
record. I'm
keep
not
it
stopping
going.
here. I am a competitive person.
Let's see if you can keep it going. All right, here is your first. Would you rather? A pretty tough start, but a good one nonetheless. Here we go. Would you rather be a ghost or be a vampire? And the
Hmm.
poll has started. I'm giving you as long as the poll runs to give me a answer.
The thing is, I think that vampire, like, would be probably the thing because vampires are cool. Like, I think
Hmm.
most people would click vampire just because they're cool, but also ghost has much more advantages than being a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Like vampires, wow, you throw a freaking like what is it that they hate again? Is it
Vampires. There's garlic, holy
garlic? Yeah,
water.
garlic,
Uh.
holy water. No, but like yeah, you take a bunch of garlic and boom, like they're scared. So like you know what I mean? Like it's kind of whereas a ghost, like can you really hurt them unless you have like a full phasmophobia team with you? You know what I mean? Like it's I don't know, man. I'd rather be a ghost personally because vampires like cool, like ooh, you're like mysterious and everything. But like honestly, the advantages are way less nice than being a ghost. Being a ghost, you can
Hmm.
just traumatize everyone.
That's the first thing you think of. Oh my god.
Absolutely, I would love to do that. I would love to just traumatize
The
everyone. It's just
wow.
lovely.
Oh wow. The poll has ended and it
Yeah,
is 54 to 46%,
it's
which
really
is
freaking
way
close.
closer than I expected, but most of them voted for 2. But are you going to stick with chance opinion or are you going to go with your
The
own?
thing is, I think the majority of the people would not like think on this question way too much. They would be stuck on like, I want to look cool. So I think vampire would be it, but I would have picked the ghost personally.
But
I think
okay,
I
what is
think
your
vampire is
final?
the majority vote. I
You
think
think
so.
vampire is the majority vote?
Yeah.
All right, time for the reveal. I can reveal to you the percentages in no particular order. The percentages of this were 58% to 42, and the one with 58% was be a ghost. It was be a
No!
ghost. Now,
Damn
Ayu,
it!
I think you forgot about one key detail about being a vampire. You can't walk out in the sun.
That's true. That as
And that's
well.
literally impeding
Well,
you
it's like,
from
yeah,
doing
but then I thought
so
people wouldn't
much.
think about that. They just think, "Ooh, vampire, cool looking," and then they click on it. You know what I mean? Ah, damn it. Well, at least they think the same as me. Being a ghost is way
Mm-mm.
better. It's
True, true,
way
true.
better.
Rough
Well,
start, but you can still redeem yourself if you get majority of the questions right.
chat
Mm-mm-mm.
should put me the wrong way too. They clicked on vampire. Their fault.
Yeah, blame chat, blame chat, blame chat.
Blame
100%.
chat. Always blame chat. Never my fault.
All right, there's 5 of these, so you're unfortunately 0 for 1, but you can still redeem yourself in this second question, or the
Need
second
9
would
out
you
of 10.
rather, which is, would you rather always know when people are lying or always get away with lying?
Okay,
I'll,
I
I'll,
if I'm wrong with this one, I'm gonna I don't understand people. I think it's gonna be always know when people are lying because everyone's insecure as hell and they think that everyone's lying to them. So I think everyone would press the one because technically if you press the second one, it means you're someone who's used to lying and no one wants that to be the way that they're seen.
mhm,
So usually even for like good faith, you'll press the first one like if someone's looking at you
mhm,
you'll be like, "Oh, I don't wanna be known as someone who lies." So you'll be like, "I'm insecure, I don't like people," and stuff like that, so you'd rather press the first one because
right.
yeah, that would be me. I mean, sometimes getting away with lying would be nice, like, I don't know, you're sick, you don't wanna go to work, bam, lying,
Mhm,
you get away with it, you stay home. But at the same time, I think most people in this entire world are people who are very like they care about other people a lot, especially their opinions.
mhm.
So I think honestly it would be the first one, definitely. If it's not, then good lord. People are liars.
People are liars. Well, in chat, we have a 70 to 30% vote here, with 70 voting for the first and
Yeah.
agreeing with your decision.
Mm.
Well, are you going to nail down any of them before I reveal the percentages?
Hmm. I don't yeah, no, I just that if it's the second one, I swear to God, this world is doomed. No, no, but I in my opinion, it's the first one, period. It
It's
has
the
to be
first
the first
one.
one. It has to be
All
the
right. Again, in no particular order, the percentages were 57% to 43%.
Really?
Indeed. And the
Wow.
one with 57% was always know when people are lying.
Yes! I
Yay,
knew
let's
it!
go.
I'm shocked though, 43% of
Yeah, I
people wanna
mean,
get away with lying?
when I when
Damn.
I when I picked it, I picked number 2 myself. And I was surprised that it
Ooh,
didn't win because it's like a super super strong superpower. You could just like go in, like you could just go into a bank, get money, and they're like, "Is this
true.
money yours?" You're like, "Yeah," and you just get the
That's
money. You know,
true.
it's like a crazy superpower. You can get away
Yeah,
with
I
so
think
much
I just
shit.
thought about it in, like, a very, like, human way, not even thinking about the crazy possibilities, I was just
Mm,
oh, you talk shit about someone and you tell them you didn't, boom, get away with lying, you know what I mean? But it's true,
mm.
that's actually a good opinion,
It's
yeah,
a.
true.
I don't think that people who
Point.
take these like think way too hard on these, which is
Exactly.
again, it's part of the challenge for you to try and figure out the perspective of the public.
Mm.
Um, but yeah,
Exactly, because when
congratulations.
I think
You
about it, those things like would you rathers, you rarely do them on your own, you do them with someone else, so when someone else is
mm,
watching you, if you click the second one, it kinda gives you a bad like, the other person would be like, "Huh, so you lie, you're a lying person, right?"
suspicious.
Exactly, so, like, mentally speaking, because someone is looking at what like, what you're picking, you would
mm,
rather go to the first one because 'cause you're like, "I'm scared people are lying to me." That's
mm,
it makes you look better, I guess.
yeah.
That's
Ooh,
just human brain stuff.
Excellion said a good point in chat. Two has a loophole because it's a curse. Since you're always like, wait, as a curse because people might actually trust you when you tell the
Oh,
truth, or
might not actually,
might
yeah,
not
might
trust you
not.
when you. Oh
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
because yeah. Oh my god, that's weird.
Yeah, that could be the opposite, true, like, cause if you get away with lying, do you get away when you say the truth then?
Let's just not
Aha.
dwell on this because otherwise my brain is gonna start
Yeah, we're
steaming.
gonna take
So you
philosophy.
know, philosophy classes with Ayu.
Exactly.
All right, here is your third. Would you rather?
We're doing good, Chad, keep going. Let's keep
Would
going.
you rather never tie your shoes ever again or never untangle your headphones ever again?
The thing is, I don't really tie my shoes because I wear a lot of boots. I love
Oh,
boots so
I didn't
much.
even think about this.
Yeah, I
You
love
there are
wearing boots.
footwear without
I actually never
laces.
tie my shoes, period. I
Oh.
do have a couple shoes that have, like, lace, but they're, like, lace that stay tied no matter how many times you use them. They just, like you tie them once and then bam, they're just done. So, I
Mhm.
think yeah, but there's wireless headphones too, that's true. Nowadays, people don't really use I still use wired headphones personally, I love them. I think people would press 2 more, but at the same time, you guys probably wear way more light like, lace shoes than me. 'Cause I don't, so I would've picked the second one immediately, obviously. Ah, damn it.
It's a toughie. It's a real toughie. But if you never leave the house, you don't need shoes.
That's true. Just saying. You guys think it's 1? Like, this is really close.
I can tell you which one I picked. It doesn't have anything to do with the answer
Yeah,
though.
okay.
I picked number 2 because
You still
I
use wired ones?
just headphones. Like wireless.
Yeah.
No, yeah. It's
Hmm.
just the simplest solution for me personally. But one did win with 54% to 46.
I don't know, man. You guys wear that many tight shoes? Like, you am I the only one who wears boots for a living? I don't oh my god. Yeah, that's just about thinking about people. Cause yeah, if the wireless headphones things didn't exist, I would've picked 2 immediately.
Right.
Immediately. But the fact that nowadays nearly everyone has wireless ones, that's the problem.
I am gonna need an answer for you for this third question.
Ah!
One or
The thing
two.
is frick, cause the first one, some people would be like, "Yeah, but then you're less late to school or work because you don't take time to tie it." So, yeah, it's more
Right.
of a daily thing, that's the thing. Oh my god, I know I'm gonna get this one wrong. I'm feeling it in my blood that this one's gonna be wrong. I'm gonna pick the first one, even though I never do it, but I feel like it's just more people would relate to it, so I'm gonna pick the first one.
All right. I can tell you the percentages were 58% to 42%.
Ah! God.
Now, the one with 58% was never untangle your
I knew it!
headphones.
For frick's sake! I knew it! Ah, damn it, I should have picked this one. What did I think too much about it? No!
Your greatest accomplice here is to not think too much because if you start
Yeah,
overthink nobody overthinks their release. So
that's
nobody was
true.
like
Nobody
in a
overthinks
daily
them but
situation.
me.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I agree with it though. I would have picked untangled headphones too because I still use wired ones, and I don't nearly all of my shoes don't have lace on them. So like, I would have picked the second one too. But damn it. Thinking about it,
Well,
I just thought like maybe people are like late for work because they take time to tie their shoes or whatever.
right.
But that's just overthinking it.
I was gonna say
Damn
that's an interesting way to think about it. I don't think I ever thought about that specifically.
it. It's my brain. I get into it too much.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
this
right,
one
this
is not
next
gonna
one
like.
is pretty tough, actually, surprisingly enough.
The other
You
ones
might think
weren't.
it's easy. I don't know. I don't know. I think the biggest gap in the percentage, I guess the easier it technically it would be, but not necessarily. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Yeah, this one the gap is extremely close. So you're gonna have to
Oh
do some
God.
real thinking here. Put your thinking
No.
cap on.
I was about to turn the overthinking off.
The fourth would you rather is a very, very simple one, but complicated deep down is
Mhm.
would you rather be 4 foot tall or 10 feet tall? Now
Oh my
that's
God.
a real doozy right there.
I know which one I would pick because it's like pretty obvious. I would pick 4 feet tall because you can get into vents and everything in case you're in danger or whatever.
Right.
And people would, it's not like people would like step on you. You know what I mean? Like you're like
Mm,
tiny, but like most women I know are 4 feet tall. They're very, very tiny.
really? Oh
Yeah.
god.
Tiny, tiny women. I'm pretty tall actually compared to the average. So the 10 feet tall looks annoying as hell. Like, first of all, I would crush people with my feet 24/7 if I was 10 feet tall. I wouldn't even realize they're there. They'd be like
You're
ladybugs that you accidentally crush.
lanky as fuck, just a massive fucking pool noodle body shape.
Exactly. I don't know, man. I would go for 4 feet tall. If people pick 10 feet tall, like why? Is it because they feel so tiny they want to be tall, or like what is the advantages of being tall? You can beat up a
Not
building
being
with your foot.
short?
Not
I don't
being
know.
short. I know, but like 4 feet tall is 120 centimeters. Oh wait, no, no. Okay, most people I know they're like 4'5" or 4'8", stuff like that. No, 4 feet is really tiny.
Four
That's crazy.
five. Do you know how small 4'5" is?
Yeah, but I know a lot of people that are like this tiny. I'm not even joking. I feel like like a freaking god next to them because they're
I was
so
gonna say,
small.
where are you living? The Hobbit village.
No, well, basically me, I'm between. I'm not gonna say exactly because I like keeping people teasing, but I'm
Mm.
between 5 feet and 6 feet, so I'm like decently
Oh,
tall compared to
that's
what
that's a
they
very
know.
big range. Are you?
I know. Okay, between 5 feet 5 and 6 feet. There you go.
Okay, that's better. Yeah.
So I'm like pretty. I'm like pretty tall for a woman apparently.
Yeah.
So people in my class are pretty much usually smaller than me, but like she's 2 feet, absolutely. No, but 10 feet tall just looks like an annoyance. I don't know. If people pick 10 feet tall, then that means only short people answered this quiz. It's a short
That's
people quiz.
oh
I'm gonna
no.
go for one because, like, I don't
One.
know. I'd rather be able to like sneak in a vent in case I'm in danger,
Right.
rather
Right.
than be like so big that I scare everyone off. I don't know.
Well, the percentages
I'm gonna be
were
wrong. I'm gonna be wrong.
55% and
I'm gonna be so wrong.
45%.
I'm gonna be so wrong.
The option that was 55% was in fact be 10 feet tall. People want to be tall as
Bruh.
fuck. It's just how it
Bruh.
be.
I don't understand humans. I really don't. Is it because I'm
Uh,
tall? Like I'd rather be
I
short, man.
I don't I I also picked 4 feet tall, but for a scientific reason. It's because like really tall people like that tend to have a really really short lifespan because
Exactly, that
they're
too.
like what is it like the blood circulation in their body is really bad because it has so much like there's just more travel time basically because the limbs are so
Yeah.
long. So I was like, yeah, I'd pick a bigger lifespan and being short over just being tall for no reason.
But also like 10 feet tall. How much is that in meters? Like 3 meters tall? Like
That's too
how
much.
you could not live a normal life. Like think about it. You'd have to literally lay down to talk to anybody. That would be so annoying. You can't even
That's
speak to them while
horrible.
crouching because you're still too big for them. Like
Yeah.
it's terrifying, right? Like doors, you'd have to like put your head down to go through anything. Like that would be
Mm.
annoying. The
But
only place you'd
again,
be like, oh, okay is outside when there's like no ceiling. That's it.
Yeah, people just see a pair of legs walking around and be like, "What the hell is
Yeah, you'd
that?"
look like Slender Man. Is that what you want? You want to be Slender Man? I don't.
Oh my god.
I stick on my choice. 4 feet is better. Y'all have weird
And
ass taste.
unfortunately, although most of us do agree with option A, apparently people just want to be really fucking tall.
Weird people.
Weird people.
Very weird people.
Okay, I'll do you an easy one here. I'll do you an easy one.
Please.
This is
Get at least two
well,
answers correct.
I don't know if this is easy, but the percentage like difference is a massive gap.
Okay, if
So,
it's massive, it should be easier.
all right, we'll see. All right, here's your fifth. Would you rather? Would you
True, no clothes
rather?
would fit you.
Oh, what's up? No clothes would fit you. Oh,
Yeah,
you would
you're
have
10
to have
feet.
everything custom made.
Because
Yeah,
at
that's
least if you're
horrible.
120, like children clothes can fit you at least. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
True, true, true. Well, the
Whoa.
last would you rather here is would you rather wear the same thing every single day or never be able to wear the same clothes twice?
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Does one include washing? That's
I
the
would
question.
I would
I
presume
think
so.
the thing is, I don't know. I feel like it depends because there's the group of people like me, personally me. I my clothing like really shows how artistic I am. So I
Mm.
would hate wearing the same thing every day. It would make me feel so awful. But at the same time, the amount of gamers that are in this chat that probably already do
The
that.
gamer.
Exactly. People that just sit on their chair every single day and wear the same hoodie that they just wash 3 times a week. Um yeah, that's the thing. I don't. But yeah, then there's people that are attached to their clothes and people that don't care. Like that's the difference. They're wearing the same clothes
I'll give you a
forever.
little help here. The percentages, again in no particular order, were 72% to 28%.
Jesus Christ. That's
So
massive. I mean,
you
I would
gotta
just
tell
wear the
me
second
which
one.
one is
The
78. That's a
Yeah,
massive fucking
and like, look at us. We have
difference.
50-50 here.
Yeah, we have 50-50. What the fuck?
I would pick
Well,
the second one because like I can't
uh,
stand wearing the same thing every single day. But the gamers,
yeah,
the gamers.
but then would you have enough to like, cause like it's like once you've worn one thing, then like you literally cannot ever use it again, so you'd
I
have to
know,
throw it
but
out.
like, does it even consider the fact that you're not rich? Like maybe this like is it like you get the clothing? You know what I mean? You don't need to buy that. They're just you get it. You know what I mean?
I have no
I
idea.
don't
That's a great.
know. If only they mention things like washing, because like if the first one doesn't include washing, that's a hell no for me.
Yeah, that's part of the fun is trying to perceive what the average human would think during a would you rather like this.
It's so difficult because I can like literally tell that I'm not thinking the same way as everyone else. Damn it! Like I do like my clothes, like they're possessions that you're like you take like an attachment to, but at the same time, wearing the same thing every day, like my history teacher did that. That was mm, back in high school. That was bad. I don't even want to remember that. Good lord. If washed clothes, then the first one. Yeah, exactly. I guess.
All right,
I'm
you
gonna
need
assume
to give
I'm
me
gonna
something.
assume
Are you?
gamers.
You got this.
I'm
Come
gonna
on.
I'm gonna assume gamers are the ones who answered it, and I'm gonna pick one because most people are broke and gamers and stay home and don't like fashion. So one, but I would have picked two. I gotta be honest, I would pick two.
With a 72%, the correct answer was never wear the same clothes twice. You bamboozled yourself. You overthought it again,
You know the
aren't you?
worst part is that every single one of those answers, myself, I pick the right one.
You know what
I
you're
just
doing?
pick the other one.
You give me a full essay on why the correct answer is correct, and you're like, no, I'll go with the other one. Why do you do
I don't
this?
know because I'm assuming people don't care about fashion. Like most
You were
people I
giving
know,
me
they just smack
so
a
much
hoodie on and they're like,
hope.
it's fine.
You gave me like the most detailed, the most like absolutely
I'm sad.
impeccable like argument for the second one, and then you were like,
Alright, alright. You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? Since you wanna play this. So, change
uh,
my score to 10 out of 10 now, or else we're gonna have to, discuss it in another way.
I'm gonna go get some water real quick.
Guys, I got a 10 out of 10. Did you see this? I'm so good. Damn, this game was
Wow, no
made for
way.
me, y'all.
The score
I'm
magically
so
changed,
good.
guys. Who would have
Yeah, oh my
thought?
god. Damn, I'm that good, honestly. Human brain, y'all. I knew it. I knew it.
Mm. Well, at least we can truly confirm that today that you know a lot about yourself, but perhaps not about the general consensus of people.
I didn't know people cared about clothing that much. But again, it didn't say if it included washing or not. If washing wasn't included, I would have understood it. But the thing
Mm,
that bothers me is that every single one of them, I picked myself, my
yeah.
inside self picked the right answer, and I just said, "No, everyone else probably doesn't think like that." I hate it here.
Well, that was still a good attempt. That was still a good attempt, and
I
I
know.
mean, you didn't lose your stamp of the tweet royale, so you can be happy knowing that you
Yeah,
can memorize
I still have a record.
your own silly tweets.
I have 2 records technically.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, my bad. I'll write
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
I'll make sure
yeah.
to write up
Uh-huh.
with the
2
with
2
the
records.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I got everything right. I'm
Yeah, no,
just
no.
I'm that good. Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. I just like immediately sprint and jump out the fucking balcony.
Mhm, mhm. 2 records. Write that down.
Oh my god. Well, Ayu, I'd like to ask you a couple of finishing questions here as we proceed into the kind of the end game of today's masquerade. And I mean, one of the questions was advice, but you've given us basically a whole mentoring session. So we'll skip that one and go to a question that I love asking my guests, which is, what is the future of Ayuuchii looking like? What are your
Oh
future
god.
plans? What are your horizons for content creation? What is your future looking like?
I mean, there's a lot of things that I'm thinking about right now. I do want to eventually like get again a new model, but like very, very powerful looking, like OP looking IU. Because right now I'm still like a kind of a queen. I still look realistic. But most
Right.
people think like, damn, is this like your maximum level? I'm like, not even close.
Oh my
So
god.
I do want to get like a big model with like a big lore, whatever, just something super cool. I do have
Hmm.
a new outfit in progress, dude. The very cute new outfit. So that's cute. That's
Let's
coming soon.
go.
Yeah, it's gonna be really, really adorable, so I'm excited. But yeah, other than that, honestly, I just wanna, like, keep doing my thing, I have Twitch partner, maybe someday I'll get YouTube partner if I get a bit more into YouTube stuff.
Mm.
Uh, yeah, I don't know, I wanna keep, having fun with people. One of my biggest goals, though, is to have a plushie of me. I'd love to sell a plushie.
Yeah, that'd be so
I
cute.
would love
Yes.
to sell an IU plushie, that would be one of my big goals. I want an IU plushie in my house. Maybe even a figure one day, like, figures just look so cool, I would love
mm.
that, but I think I need to be at the insane level to get that, so but that would be
Ayuuchi
super cute.
action figure. Can't wait for that to come out.
Yeah, but other than that, no, I just wanna keep doing my thing, keep inspiring people, raise money for charity whenever I can.
Hmm.
Have fun, bring more people together, and just, like, make some people's lives a bit better, like, that's my whole point. When people tell me, like, "I felt like shit today, but, like, you being there made me feel a bit better." That's what I want. I want people to be healthy and get, like, their little boost of, like, optimism from me that's like, "You can do this."
Serotonin.
Exactly, like, I'm a very optimistic person. I've gone through a lot of stuff, but, like, I still think life is beautiful. There's, like, bad people out there, but, like, we still have so much to do and live for. So I'm like, I want people to know that. I know it's hard to, like, believe in it when you see a lot of shit around you, but, like, yeah, there's so many things to look out for, and I really want people to, like, feel that when they watch me, just be like, "Wow, I can I can do things, like, I matter, people like me, and I can leave this world knowing I did, like, good stuff." That's what I
Right.
want. So
What a what
honestly,
a
that's it.
hmm?
Hmm?
What a
Keep
lovely
going.
note to end this on. What a poetic ending.
I'm
Wow.
a nice person. Even when I get my knife out, promise.
Yeah, it's a fun knife. It's fake, by the way. It's a prop.
2
Twitch. It's a prop. All right. Nobody got hurt.
2
Um.
records. I got both. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Two
Yeah,
records.
yeah. Come
For
on,
sure.
smile. Smile for the people.
But yeah,
What about
lovely people, thank you for joining us today. I mean, actually, Ayu, do you have anything else you'd like to talk about? I always have like a
you?
set amount of like topics that I run through, but I always forget to ask if there's anything in particular you'd like to touch upon before
Good
we kind of head
question.
into the end game.
Actually, I'm unsure. I have a question for you, actually.
Oh, okay. Go on.
I just wanna see 'cause I like knowing how people see me from, like since this is the first time we actually speak to each other, I don't know if you've, like, popped in my streams before or
Of
anything,
course I have, yeah.
but yeah, like, how would you describe me in, like, 5 words or something? I'm curious.
Ooh, um, okay, let me think about this. This is a bit tough.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh, okay, super nice. Uh,
That's 2.
not threatening. That's 4. Um, and sweet. There you go.
Aw. I see, that's beautiful. Sharpening knife noises. Amazing. Why is there no Are you knife emote? There is an Are you knife emote. How dare
Are
you?
you
There is one.
knife?
Yeah, there is one. Did I maybe I took it off to put another one though. I mean, first of
No.
all, there's this one, but these are, like, for higher tiers, I think. You need to be a higher tier, that's why.
Psycho. Oh, damn.
You can't be a yandere if you're tier 1. You're just a cute little man. You're a cute
It's
little
the
man, that's
it's
it.
the privilege.
Exactly. But yeah, thank you for, describing me perfectly. I think you nailed me down. Mhm.
No
Not threatening at all.
problem.
Not threatening at all.
Yeah, lovely people.
You
Thank you
guys are
for
great.
watching us today. I really appreciate the support and all the new viewers that have come in today. I usually do this show bi-weekly, always trying to get new faces here to talk about their experiences online, their journeys, and just about everything. And of course, the casual laugh, as you do. And yeah, if you'd like to stick around, feel free to follow, and I'd much appreciate it. We are, I think, 3 away from 1,000, which is kind of epic.
Come on,
That's
guys,
pretty
follow now.
exciting.
Now. More
I mean,
follow.
you heard it. You heard it from the queen. You know, I can't really like.
More follows.
Oh wait, did we get it just now?
Ah,
The queen has
ah,
spoken. We got 1,000 followers
yep,
on
you need
this
to do it.
masquerade.
Let's go!
Yay!
Let's
Let's
go!
go. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you,
I really
chat.
appreciate
You're the best.
it.
I knew it. Congratulations.
But yeah, if you haven't already, if anyone here does not or did not know about Ayu previously, feel free to follow her socials in the chat right there. Everything is right there and neatly separated. But yeah, that will do it from us. I need to drink some water, breathe, because I haven't done that in about, how long has this stream been? Anyways,
An
yeah, I
hour.
need to. But yeah,
Am I
I really
making you that
appreciate you
nervous?
coming on.
Oh my god.
No, what? No, I'm
No? No?
fine, bro. I'm
No?
fine.
I'm
I
Hold
look
on, so you're
down. There's
saying
just
that
a
I'm not making you nervous? Are you saying that I'm not, like, threatening or something? Are you
there's just
saying that
a
I don't have presence?
there's just like a puddle of sweat beneath my chair.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Right. No,
Oh
no,
my
you're not
god.
nervous at all. You're not nervous
Sorry. I got fucking jump scared by a fart. My bad.
at all. Another fart scare.
Yeah, no, sorry. That face scared me so much that, you know, the Mexican food
Yeah,
came out
exactly. It's
again.
not the fart's fault, it's me. It was me all along. Of
Oh, it
course.
was you this time? Oh, yeah, my bad. I thought that was me.
That works too. Sure. As long as it's scary.
But yeah, I really appreciate you coming on. And yeah, we'll wrap this up right now. And I'll see you guys soon for another stream. Bye-bye. Take care,
Bye.
everyone. Bye.